The messages never get sent. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. I've delayed for too long. I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge...
This aureate cauldron is driven by the... All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct
But I...
You are indeed the
Of Vidyadhara Mirajako? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Surging power. Did you... Something terrible is happening in Steel Gold. You didn't heed us then? Well, it seems you already made your decision.
He's here.
Right.
That feeling, Kafka.
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. You think changing form will help you escape?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You...
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're...
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the...
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You looked so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case...
I'll bring both of you to justice!
I've heard of you and Bibiter Lunae. First it was the Stellaron Hunters, now an exiled Sword, heed me!
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Bet they're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the...
So it begins.
Surrender!
Too little. Fail to think. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Punish evil!
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy. My blade!
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't...
Genuine.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equal.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head.
I already...
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world... Before I can let Dan Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me...
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, it is as I said. Here we stand so different from... I am the general of the Lunae. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here.
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. Look. Your friend...
We need to help them.
A foregone conclusion.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
This is our chance.
Here is thunder!
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present. Try that again.
Heaven's Surge. Dragon. Rise!
Conflict is pitiless. Time for the Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy! Here is thunder!
You have the worst luck running into
Rules
me.
are made to be broken. You don't say you're welcome.
Watch this! Owen! Where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of...
The Ambrosial Arbor. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me.
Huh? Is that... You are Don Hung, right?
It's a long story.
So, you...
Let us save such reminiscence, my astral guests. When you first appeared on the Lunae, nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, however, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control.
Even if the crisis on the Lunae had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my... Explore, understand, establish, and fear, risk, enemies. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara...
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they...
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possible, under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve.
It looks so much like Don Hung. I wonder if... The statue... Is that Don Hung's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Lunae Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. What happens next?
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age past. The Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knight.
Jingyuan. General.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for...
General, don't cast us aside.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou.
I understand your sentiments, but the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the... You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original...
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I
trust you will be here to reissue the order in person.
Spoken